Hey, it's TV Tech Geek, and right now I'm going to be going over the Samsung UN40JU6500. Be sure to check out the link below in the description for a great deal on this TV. You also read user reviews and see what other people are saying about it. So this model has a 40-inch LED screen and it's edge lit. So this means that the LEDs are positioned around the perimeter of the screen and the light spreads behind the LCD panel. Now, considering the 40-inch screen size and the fact this is a 4K resolution TV, there is some science behind it, but simply put, it looks best when sitting just 3.8 feet away. So I know that's pretty close, but that will give you the most immersive experience and you will see the greatest detail at this distance. Any more than that, it will still look amazing, so don't worry. But 3.8 feet is the sweet spot. So this TV is ideal for smaller living rooms or bedroom setup. Samsung also has a UHD dimming feature, and what this feature does is precisely scans an incredible amount of zones across the display, and the result is much deeper black levels and brighter white levels. So this does enhance the picture quality, and it also eliminates that halo effect that you see with many LCD screens and image distortion as well. So one of my favorite features is a contrast enhancer feature, because contrast is one of the most important factors when it comes to picture quality. And what this feature does is it intelligently applies varying levels of contrast to different areas and objects on the screen, so it almost gives you that 3D like effect and it just creates more depth. And of course this model has a 4K resolution, so picture quality is not much of an issue. It has 4 times as many pixels as 1080p, so you get 8,294,400 pixels. And of course there's also UHD upscaling, so all of your non-4K content will be automatically upscaled to 4K. Obviously the picture quality won't be as good as watching native 4K content, but it's still a great improvement. Other features is motion rate 120, so that's where you get your reduced motion blur. You can enable or disable this feature. It's really a personal preference. If you're watching sports, you might want to leave it enabled. Otherwise, I like to turn it off because it gives you that really smooth effect, and people refer to it as a soap opera effect. But check it out, see if you like it. It's kind of a personal preference type of thing. There's also an ultra clear panel, and what this does is reduces reflections. So it's ideal if your living room or bedroom is heavily lit. So obviously you have all your smart apps, and one thing I really like that Samsung included is the quad-core processor. This feature is often overlooked, and TVs with slower processors tend to be really sluggish when it comes to navigation, and navigation is an important aspect of a smart TV because you have all your apps, your browsing, stuff like that. So it's important to have that quad-core processor so you get that snappy experience. So of course this model also has built-in Wi-Fi as well as a web browser. As for the design, I think it's extremely sleek looking. It has a thin 2.5 inch profile, thin bezel, which is great because it makes for a much more immersive experience. You don't have that distracting border. And with the lights out, you don't even really notice the border at all. So it just makes for a better viewing experience. This model is extremely light. It's only 17 pounds without the stand and 20.7 pounds with the stand. If you're planning on mounting this TV up on the wall, it's Visa 400 by 400. This means that the holes on the rear display are 400 millimeters across and 400 millimeters down. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for a wall mount. There's one RF in, one component video in, one composite, one optical audio out. It has 4 HDMI ports, audio out mini jack, IR out, has 3 USB ports as well as 1 Ethernet port. So to conclude, I really like what I'm seeing with the UN40JU6500. Makes for an awesome bedroom TV, or if you have a smaller living room, it has that 4K resolution, UHD dimming, contrast enhancer, so picture quality is not an issue. So be sure to check out that link below in the description for a great deal on this TV. And also be sure to read other users' experience with this model. I hope you found this quick overview helpful.